What's up, everybody? CaRai coming at you with another video, and today I have some exclusive sparking footage. Now, if you know, Rhyme Style was the one who uploaded this footage. He is allowing people to use this footage and commentary over it and things of that nature. Really appreciate that, especially with the latest discourse and drama going on in the community, which is really what I wanted to talk about. So the main purpose of this video is to talk a little bit about sparking, but mainly about the drama and discourse going on in the community. So about a week ago or so, about a week and a half ago, we were led to believe that some people had the game early, and people began to leak the game. Right? People leaked the full roster. People leaked a bunch of stuff about the game. So what we believe to have happened is that the director of Sparking Zero said, "Huh, this is bad. The game's been leaked." So, in an effort to kind of control the discourse and narrative, he then hosts this event that allows players to go to it and record early access footage. And so, these big creators, namely, get to go there, record all this early access footage, and then they come back with all this juicy footage for everybody. They're getting all the views, they're uploading these things, and it's just a good time for them. Well, around that same time, smaller creators started to get a little bit annoyed. And they started to essentially say, this freaking sucks because, the big creators got the game early. They're uploading everything about the game, and when we get the game, there's going to be nothing to upload. How are we supposed to eat if these big creators are basically monopolizing the content? And that's not my opinion. That's what these smaller creators are saying. I'm not saying this. I'll tell you what I'm saying in a moment. But anyways, this leads to people starting to basically subtweet. If you follow anyone in the space, like literally go follow Senju Japan, Afro Senju, kind of get connected in the anime creator space, you'll start to notice things and peep certain things. I thought I knew who was beefing with who, but it turns out that I didn't know because these people are still friends. So I don't know who's subtweeting, who's beefing with who, but for the most part, there's just this kind of like in a way a little bit of a war going on where people are saying this and that. Personally, how I feel about this whole thing is that um, first of all, these people have known for years that there's a lot of benefit in being a big creator. Back in Storm 4, when that Boruto DLC was coming out, Afro Senju got invited to Bandai headquarters to play it early and explore the DLC. And that was awesome, right? I wish I could have gone and do that, but I didn't. What's funny is that I I believe later on the following year, right? You would think that, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that you would think him getting that early access video and that footage, not early access, but you would think him getting ahead and playing the game early would mean something significant in terms of views for that game. But I was still able to make what has later become over 100,000 view video. What I'm ultimately saying is that big creators have worked really hard to get to where they are. And so, should they have some advantages? Should they get some benefits? Of course. It's just something that comes with the space, right? It just makes so much sense. And the thing is that speaking of Afro Senju, um, which I don't even know if people are even talking about him specifically. If they are, I find it very weird because Afro Senju is going to get, you know, 300k to a million views on his anime content, regardless of whether he's playing the game early or later, because Afro Senju is a very good entertainer. He knows how to really keep his audience. If you've ever watched an Afro Senju video, I've watched several. I do watch it from time to time, but I have studied some of his videos. He's very good at keeping his audience captivated, and he knows how to, like, he's authentically hype. He's not. See, early on, I think a lot of people kind of confused him with Dashi a little bit. At least that's the way he came off, maybe. And they kind of looked at it as like, oh, he's just yelling. But no, he's very intentional with the way that he speaks and the way that he draws his audience in. And then not only that, his editing is very good too. I think he has an editor, but I'm not really too sure what he has going on. I'm not gonna speak too much on Afro Sinji because I don't know him on a personal level, but I bring him up because he has some early footage, and I'm sure people are mad at him too. People are mad at a lot of these big creators, but personally speaking, the way I feel about the whole situation is that I look at it like this. If the dependency of whether or not you were going to blow up solely relied on you getting a game early and uploading early footage, early easy footage like story mode playthrough, moveset playthrough, things like that, there's a good chance you were probably never going to pop off to begin with. Because that advantage is only going to happen, is only going to be relevant for maybe a week or two, right? We're all going to get the game, and then people are going to figure out other aspects about the game. Like if you look at what everybody's uploading the easy content. You know, the move sets on this, the roster, the story mode, maybe certain obvious mechanic changes, certain dream matchups. Like people are uploading the easy content kind of stuff. You know, the what if battles aren't really being explored, which I don't think they could at this early access event. I think they were locked away. And my belief as to why they're locked away is because there's a lot of hidden gems in that as well. And so there's a lot of things that you can look over. And yeah, I just think that personally, I see where the smaller creators are coming from, but y'all have been saying these things for years and y'all still aren't really growing. Like some of the people I noticed who were saying these things aren't really even growing. You know, they aren't even really, some of these people have been around for so long and they aren't really growing substantially. And it's because you're not really standing out. You're not, putting in enough hard effort and work to really stand out, to really be a diamond in the rough as far as a content creator goes. Me personally, I could care less. You know, I have been very interested in Sparking Zero for a while. I would say as of the recent 2 weeks, I've become even more interested in it because the game looks so good. I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't been focusing on it at the beginning of the year because I was just so busy with so many other things. And then coming back into content creation, I need to look at some other stuff. And so as I begin to look at this game more and more, this game is absolutely amazing. Like looking at this footage right now is just absolutely just wow. Like this is just kind of like the way this looks is just so graphically pleasing, just so visually, aesthetically, just all these beautiful words, all the beautiful words that you could find in the dictionary is this game. And I'm sure we'll find a lot of different kinds of content to upload. I'm going to be doing my standard content like the guides and stuff like that, but it'll be all right. I think honestly, if you want to make it, if you're hungry enough, you'll be able to do it. I do see the frustration, right? Because you kind of sometimes on a bad day you want that easy video, right? You just want to upload a certain kind of video that'll do well. You don't want to have to work as hard. I can understand what that's like. Even with this video, right? This commentary, I originally had something else planned and I just couldn't get to it in time. Um, and so I'm uploading this video because I was intrigued about this. I wanted to get my thoughts about it out there. But at the same time, it's also a lot easier of a video to make because it's just commentary over gameplay, and that's really easy to make. But, at the same time, I do understand the little guy's complaints. I think at the end of the day, man, I'm not really too sure. I see why people are complaining, but at the same time, why would it be any different? If these creators have been able to always get early access gameplay or just go to these events and get early insights about certain games that are coming up, why would it be any different for this game? I think the main reason is that people are looking at this game and you can instantly see that there's I think people are looking at this game and they're going, this is going to be an easy come up. I think a lot of the smaller creators are going, man, this is gonna be I'm gonna be eating. I'm really gonna be eating with this game. I'm probably gonna blow up. Like they're thinking about how they're gonna make it out of the hood, and I think that's the biggest difference. Because when you look at this game is just, obviously so many casuals are gonna be watching it, and so I just believe that maybe that's the biggest reason that's creating, a lot of this scarcity mindset around the game. But for me personally, you know me, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna upload, my videos, my content. I'm gonna make a way, but that's just me. I'm not mad at any of the big creators. Again, I want to thank Rhymestyle for allowing us to use his gameplay because without him allowing us to use his gameplay footage, I don't know where I would have gotten footage from because everyone's striking other people's footage. So it's a dog eat dog world out here, but it's gonna be okay. The game is almost out. You know, I think if you buy it, if you get the let's see, the play early edition or the edition digitally that allows you to play a few days early, I believe it comes out October 7th. So we're about shy of 2 weeks away from it coming out. So we're good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. But yeah, I just wanted to put my 2 cents into this. Hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay. If you haven't seen it, if you want to see more, go subscribe to Rhyme Style. Just type in the search. Just type in the search bar. Excuse me, Rhyme Style, Dragon Ball, Sparking. And I know he has another video up. He has, this gameplay footage up. Gonna be uploading more content. There's actually a lot of content being uploaded. Be careful if you're, afraid of spoilers. You don't want to be spoiled. I myself have been trying not to be spoiled, but it's so hard. And yeah, that's where you can go to find more content. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had to say. I'm not gonna let this full gameplay video play through. But yeah, uh, got some other stuff I'm gonna work on. I'm just a little bit of an update, really quick. So I'm currently working on putting out some, kind of like some guide informational content. I think that a lot of people will really, love. Currently working on that now. I know I said in the Boroshiki video I wanted to make sure I could get that guide out. So when that character releases, I'm going to try to, put that guide out on him. But yeah, just working on some other stuff. And yeah, that stuff is just a bit more time consuming, but definitely going to get it done. Anyways, I could ramble forever. Don't want to make this video unnecessarily 20 minutes long. So I'm going to end it right here and right now. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you're aware of the creator drama, the things that are going on, and you want to comment, by all means, go ahead and comment your thoughts and opinions on it. So yeah, anyways, CaRai out. Thanks for watching.